What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Hippystone. Today, we're going to be working with a deck that is untested and pure concept, because I just recently got all the cards I need for it. And it's an idea that I had, a gimmick deck. It's probably going to be horrible looking at it, but it's based around the fact that with every set of Hearthstone cards, they have always added one card that cannot be targeted by spells or hero powers. In the original set, it was the Fairy Golem. Next Rammus had the big knight, Spectral Knight. And now they've added the automaton thing, Taunt, can't be targeted. But this time they've also added, forgive me there, the Trogs. 3 cards, the Stone Fist Trog, the Burly Rock Jaw Trog, and Trogzor the Earthinator, a legendary, that all get buffs or improvements when your opponent casts spells. So, what if I built a deck that was just designed to be anti-spell? Was the basic theory behind this. And it started because to be anti-spell you need to be silenced, right? Because that stops effects that help spells, things like that. These are just ideas I had. So I started with Priest, because Priest has the most silence effects. To which I added all the core cards I just mentioned. I added Lore Walker Cho. Yeah. And I noticed that my silences, the extra silences Priest had, were spells. This would make Lore Walker Cho difficult, which is I love putting Lore Walker Cho in any deck I can, honestly. If you can find a way to make him fit and not hurt you, it's just a great card that annoys people. But I said, okay, so who has minions and silence, and I can reduce the amount of spells I have and keep, the theme. And the answer was Druid. So we have built a Mage Hunter deck out of Druids this time. And probably a horrible deck. I just took extra cards and tried to fill in the curve, as usual. Made the theme. So we're going to cut to it now, and I will see you guys there. Peace. What's happening, guys? And this is Mage Hunter V2, as we were talking about earlier. See, we've got our Fairy Dragons, Ironbeak Owls, Lore Walker Chos. We've got our Trogs. I have thrown in an Earthenfring Farseer. This is a swing card. You can or cannot have it. It's not necessarily with the gimmick. A Grove Tender, also a swing card. Same thing with the Spider Tank. You've got a lot of swing with this gimmick. Arcane Nullifier, Burly Rock Jaw Trog, Keeper of the Grove, Spellbreaker, all in gimmick. Druid of the Claws, a swing card, but really, I always recommend Druid of the Claw. So versatile. Loetheb, Spectral Knight, Mech Bear Cat. I just like the meat there at the end, but it's also not necessary. Ancient of Lore, Trogzor the Earthinator, and Sonaris. Again, you don't need him. If you want another finisher, go right ahead.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Alright.
Your soul shall be mine.
So I did take it on to ladder.
Protect the wild.
And we do have a Warlock. Now this is really simple. We just want to try to push for curve, which, yeah. But hey! We've got our coin. Yeah, let's coin out our Trog. Alright, that is a good sign that we are dealing with a handlock. Which could be troublesome. Because if he silences that, we don't have much of a way to deal with it.
I don't have enough mana.
So, did that wrong. Meant to hit it with the 3. Oh well. So turn 4 is passed, and he's played no biggies, which is a great sign. But we're sitting here holding cards that are all good against him, right? So what we're going to do instead is armor up and punch him in the face one time. Because I just don't feel comfortable playing any of the cards in my hand at this moment. Keeper of the Grove's a good possibility since I'm holding 2 other silences, but...
What's happening?
They come in handy. See, he goes up to 6, but as if I'm not going to play a card this turn.
I must safeguard the land.
There we go. I decided to use a silence on him just because I didn't want him to now it's turn 6, so we're going to silence. And we're going to end our turn there. It's turn 7.
For the wild.
We're going to pop into that one. That's the best result we could have had.
Your magic shall not save you.
Perhaps I should have held on to that, considering he's only got... he's still got one more Twilight, but... I still have a lot of silence in here, so perhaps it was a mistake. If he plays a Twilight right now, it was a mistake. So I can kill both of these. I can mech bear cat and take the 9 next and kill that.
What to do?
Die, mage.
For the wild.
If he goes over my head with the mech bear cat, I can drop Sonaris and trade.
So many possibilities. Who dares defy?
Sonaris keeps him from getting to me with those 8/8s this turn. I'm going to need healing soon.
I wonder. For the wild. Job done.
All right.
Intensification commencing.
Well played.
Nothing I can do.
I concede. Well played.
Like I said, not necessarily a good deck.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect you.
All right, a mage. Let's watch the mage hunter lose against the mage. Because it's not a spell mage, it's a mech mage.
I can fix anything.
Excuse me.
Hello, hello, hello. I am ready.
Trogzor. Trogzor.
So, Burly Rug, draw Trog.
What to do? What to do?
So we can trade here. Let's see what we get. Loatheb. Now it turns 6.
Drag no stupid.
2.
For the wild.
So now it's turn 8. We're probably going to silence him. And then play a low walker.
For the wild. Alternating time.
For shats and gaggles.
Time runs out on me.
He's trying to figure out who to hit. He can clear that 6 damage.
Magic detected.
Where shall I strike? You require my assistance?
Oh, he saved his coin.
Aha!
must safeguard the land. Well played.
And that's that. Well, that didn't work well at all. One more game.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
And a mirror match.
Protect the wild. Nature will rise against you.
So, ditch those two higher in, keep the two lower in. And that's a little better. So for our 2-drop was going to be that, but let's go there now.
Drag no stupid.
And Trogdor hit him in the face. What did I say, Trogdor? Stone Splitter Trog. He said Trog no, so I said Trogdor.
For the Lich King! Where shall I strike?
That wasn't his sound. Did anyone else catch that? That was not his sound. Bug report.
None shall. For the Lich King! What to do?
So he's probably gonna trade in, yeah.
I see
Ooh, 2, 4, 7. I like that play.
Jade Serpent guide you.
my eyes are open.
For Kel'Thuzad!
I will well done.
So now he has to figure out where else he wants to trade with these two.
What to do?
trade into that. We're setting up with Sinars here. He can put a lot of minions on the board quickly, and we'll still have room for our heals. Unless... That's 18. So he needs the other Savage Roar. Right? Is that 21? 21. Damn. Miscounted the combo. Should have healed. Oh well. And that's the Mage Hunter deck. Didn't win a single game because it's not a good deck, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't been, but it's a decent theory. It's not even good in the sense that it's fun because they just don't play spells. There aren't many spell-focused metas anymore. Freeze Mage has kind of teetered off, and they nerfed Rogue. So there aren't a lot of spell-focused decks. A lot of decks have gone minion-based aggro. The control decks can just kill the minions. So it's not a sound deck at all. But I made it, and there it is. You have the Spell Hunter. Hope everyone has a good time. Peace.